that name. It is a classic sweet and tart food combination, especially in the summertime. Strawberry and rhubarb can form a perfect pair, just like Stephanie and soup on a hot summer day. But when it comes to rhubarb, we only turn to one person. Give it up for our foodie queen, Stephanie Hansen, everyone. We'll get to the soup a little bit later. Yeah.
Okay, so you thought I was done with the rhubarb recipes, but clearly,
no. The staff
I haven't
we
even
didn't
gotten
know.
started.
I know. I knew you weren't done. So what are we making first with the rhubarb?
Okay, so our friends at Kemp's are going to help us. We're going to start by making a no-churn ice cream.
Okay, that's all we're doing, the ice cream first?
Yeah, we're going to start the ice cream
we are.
It takes a while. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a can of sweetened condensed milk.
Okay.
Okay? And this is going to give us the sweetness for the ice cream and a little bit of thickness.
Okay.
I'm going to show you how you can make this ice cream in literally probably 5 minutes. So we'll start it and then we'll come back after the break and it should be getting good and good.
And this is, I know this sounds like such a cliche, but this...
You guys. It would totally be like me to spill on you.
Is this another day where you took a gummy before the segment? Yeah.
Okay. You guys, it is pouring rain outside.
Yeah.
So getting everything together, I look like a drowned rat.
All kidding aside, but here's the cliche. Hey, Stephanie, I bet this recipe is perfect for your Memorial Day barbecue.
It sure is.
That's right.
Friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but it really would be. I mean, this would be cool. Yeah.
So we have 2 cups of cream.
Okay.
And a little bit of vanilla, and that's it. Okay? And all you're gonna do is you're gonna start this on low, because you know why happens if you start it on high.
I'm just gonna stand back here. Okay, on low.
So, yep, and we're just gonna let that go for a little bit. The reason you started on low.
That's a pretty blue, by the way, of the mixer.
Thanks.
That's a pretty blue, yeah.
The reason you started on low is you wanna incorporate air early into your situation, and then as it starts to get a little more bubbly, you can increase the speed and speed it up a little bit.
Okay.
So while that's going, I'm just gonna show you a few other things that we're making today.
Okay.
So I'm obsessed with rhubarb. And
I've heard.
I went to
We've heard.
3 stores and it was sold out. Like, I think I'm getting everyone in Minnesota also obsessed with it.
Yeah.
The thing I love about it so much is it's super tart. And when you mix it with strawberries, you get that tart and you get that sweet. And there's just a million ways that you can make delicious rhubarb things.
And that's a good balance of flavors.
Yes,
in any
for sure.
Yeah.
So I wanted to start with ice cream because on my website, I actually have a rhubarb no-churn ice cream.
Okay.
That I just took some rough jam that I made and swirled it into our ice cream. And you can do that.
What do you mean rough jam? Is it scrappy? Does it street fight? What do you mean by rough?
Rough jam is just rhubarb that's been cooked down.
I'm trying, folks. I really am trying today. Yeah.
So you just stir it into your base. So this is our vanilla ice cream base, right?
Okay.
And I made a rhubarb strawberry sauce. So go ahead and taste this.
Oh, I would.
And you could stir this into your ice cream too. That would give you like a strawberry rhubarb ice cream.
So this isn't a jam or jelly, this is a sauce.
A sauce. This is our sauce for our ice cream. It's just rhubarb, strawberry, and sugar. And all these recipes are on the website.
And you know I don't love rhubarb as much as you do. I don't think anybody really does.
Nope.
But this is real good and not too sweet.
Yes.
Not too sweet. Okay, I like that.
Okay, so we've turned up our mixer a little bit. We're just gonna go for soft peaks.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I decided that I wanted to make a streusel, like a crisp.
Okay.
Now, there's lots of definitions of crisps, grunts, buckles, cobblers. All of these things are delicious with rhubarb.
Wait. What the hell is a grunt?
A grunt is a rhubarb situation that has a biscuity top.
That's a grunt?
A grunt.
Is that a real thing, or is that a Stephanie term?
No, it is a real thing.
And what was the other thing you said?
Well, a buckle, so that's more of a...
I shopped at the Buckle in the early 2000s, yeah.
Remember what was it?
They were aggressive. Can I tell you, the people in these, they would not let you out unless you bought something. Anyway, yeah.
Remember the oak tree? Do you remember that store?
No.
Okay. Well.
No, the oak tree, no, I don't remember that, but okay.
Okay, so we made a cobbler, and a cobbler is delicious because this is one of my favorite things to do with rhubarb. you marry the buttermilk biscuit with a little cream, right? So you get the buttermilk taste of the biscuit, and then you dollop it with on top of your roasted strawberry and rhubarb situation.
Okay.
And I mean, doesn't that just look like
It looks
amazingly
beautiful.
delicious?
I love a biscuit. I love I
Yes.
like strawberry. So,
So we're gonna try that. But so this is our finished ice cream after we get done making all the peaks.
Okay.
I just want you to try that with a little bit of our
okay.
streusel.
Let's do this. I'm going to try this. More with Stephanie when we come back. Back in a moment. We'll finish this up. Stay with us.
Let's make it.
Rhubarb Palooza. Okay. Now, are we still working on the ice cream?
We are.
Okay.
It's a rhubarb palooza. We're still making our no churn vanilla ice cream. We've used the 2 cups of Kemp's heavy whipping cream, sweetened condensed milk, and a little vanilla. And we're gonna get it to soft peaks.
Okay, now let me ask you, because if people aren't bakers, I hope you guys can hear me. If people aren't bakers, what does soft peaks mean?
I'm gonna show you
Okay.
a soft peak. Okay, so a soft peak is
Y'all
where
don't have to ooh for the soft peak. It's good.
it's where when you put your mixer down, you get a peak, right? So it kind of stays and doesn't collapse. This one has like a few more seconds to go.
Yeah, that's a little that's a droopy peak.
It's just like
That's
it didn't
right, yeah.
hold itself up on its own.
Nothing worse than a droopy peak.
No droopy peaks.
Nope.
So this vanilla ice cream, once we get the peaks, you put it in an ice cream tin. And the reason you do that is so when you scoop down, you can get a good scoop. It's thick enough.
There are specific tins for ice cream?
No, it's just a bread tin.
It's just a bread tin. No, I know I wasn't being
no,
a
it's
smart
good.
aleck.
No,
I wanted
love
to
that
ask
you're asking
because
good questions.
Yeah, because if people, they go to the Walmart and they're
Yeah, that's
asking
right.
people, Stephanie said to ask for the ice cream tin.
Okay.
I don't want to anger the Walmart people.
I want to
Yeah.
show you we have a good soft peak. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so this is the base of our ice cream.
Okay.
And what we're gonna do is just scoop it in our tin and then freeze it, which is how we got the one that's
Now,
already done.
How long does that have to freeze before you pull it out?
Overnight. So
Overnight.
like 6 hours. Yep.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And again,
And go ahead.
you can customize it with, you don't have to do the strawberry
Oh, we're
rhubarb
gonna
sauce.
customize. You ready for this, you guys?
Okay.
So we've already made vanilla ice cream, but if you wanted to make strawberry rhubarb ice cream, you could use this sauce. You could use a rough jam. I'm gonna make strawberry streusel rhubarb ice cream.
So,
I'm just gonna put a little bit
hold
of
on
my
to your
streusel
wigs
in
and
here.
granny panties. This is getting crazy now.
I was looking at this and thought, oh my gosh, I can put that right in.
Yeah.
I'll get like that crispy streusel. I'll get the strawberry. I'll get the rhubarb.
It's almost like a little blizzard.
Yeah.
Little rhubarb blizzard.
And it'll
Do
be
they have, does Dairy
beautiful when
Queen
it
have
sets up.
a rhubarb blizzard?
No, but I feel like they should because they're from the Midwest. It's like, why not?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just putting this in my pan.
Okay.
And this is literally, it's the easiest thing. You can add in like chocolate chips, you could add in toffee bits, M&Ms, whatever feels good to you that you like in an ice cream.
I was going to say, this would be a fun thing to get the kids
Yeah,
if you are
for
having
sure.
the little children over.
The little
for
chili.
the little whatever. Yeah, thank you. The little kids over. Have them each make a little pan of whatever kind of ice cream. Add their Snickers,
Yes.
add whatever.
So that's it.
That's it.
So we took our vanilla base and we made a strawberry rhubarb crisp ice cream.
Okay, now do I get to break into the bat? Now
Oh,
again,
you do.
Now that's a crisp.
Yep.
What is this? What's
This is the cobbler, and
Okay.
we literally made a buttermilk and cream and butter biscuit.
Okay.
And we roasted the strawberries and the rhubarb for about 30 minutes just so they can start giving up their juices. And then we put the biscuit topping by dollop right on top. And look at this, you guys. It's going to be so delightful.
Do you want my old bowl? You can use my.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll give you a fresh one.
Oh, thank you. You're so nice.
I'll give you a fresh one. Okay.
And again, what makes it the cobbler instead of the crisp is the biscuit on top. Again,
Yes.
I'm asking dumb guy questions.
No, you're not.
Okay,
These
yeah.
are good questions.
Thank you.
I want to see, can you see the biscuity part?
Yeah, I can see it.
It's just like a delightful butter biscuit. This jammy part, on the bottom. Yum.
You're gonna give me a little ice cream with that, aren't
Yeah,
you?
sure I am.
This is my lunch.
Our little vanilla that we made.
This would be, again, for Memorial Day.
There you go, friend.
Nothing took a lot of time.
No.
We did this in 2 TV segments.
And here's the trick. So when you are having friends over for dinner, right when you're about to sit down, you put your the fruit in the oven, and it takes 30 minutes. Then you get done and you start clearing away the dishes. You take your roasted fruit out. You quickly, literally with a fork, you make your biscuit dough in a big bowl, and then you just dollop it on, and then in 20 minutes you have a hot, warm cobbler. So if you're entertaining, it's actually a great dessert for that.
Hansen. No, you're killing me with that one.
The roasted.
That is one of my favorite Hansen things you've ever made on this
Look
show.
at
Yeah.
Look at that roasty.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put that in your mouth. I'm like, what are you doing?
No, but I want to.
Okay.
Gosh, just the smell.
You can do it during the
So
commercial
delightful.
break. We ain't done with Hansen. As we said, I said this yesterday, Hansen came with us on our show trip to Disney World. And let's just say we're lucky she's alive. We'll explain when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. There's our website. Hansen.
It's good.
Oh, my goodness.
You love the